It is inevitable that almost every day there will be talk about China and especially Taiwan. What is not widely commented upon is the fact that while China is the world's second biggest economy, it is now in a rocky economic period because of, amongst other things, COVID clampdowns. Reports today that China continues to enforce lockdown restrictions in areas around Beijing more intensively as it holds to this COVID zero policy. People are being locked in their homes, mass testing is taking place, and this President Xi believes stupidly he can eliminate the transmission of a virus that most of the world accepts is endemic. There's a lot at stake because Beijing is preparing to host its 20th National Congress of the Communist Party in November, a once in 5 years meeting where President Xi wants to secure a precedent-breaking third term in office. And Xi has made COVID zero policy a key tenet of his rule. But retail sales, industrial output and investment have all missed economist estimates. Profits at industrial firms in China fell in the first 7 months of the year, but Xi is wedded to the strategy, which involves lockdowns after even a few cases have been detected. There is frequent mass testing and mandatory isolation of everyone infected. The International Monetary Fund last month cut its forecast of China's 2022 GDP growth to 3.3%, the slowest pace in 4 decades and below the government's 5.5% target. Last month, almost all the data from retail sales and manufacturing to investments missed expectations. 20% youth unemployment in cities, the highest on record. Then, of course, there's the record-breaking drought, which has caused parts of the Yangtze River to dry up. The Yangtze is China's most important river, which provides water to more than 400 million Chinese people, and the loss of water flow to China's extensive hydropower system has created problems. Some states and cities get 80% of their energy from hydropower. It's a funny old world, isn't it? This climate change, which we were talking earlier to Professor Plimer about. You've got a record-breaking drought in China. Pakistan borders China. And as I speak to you tonight, 1/3 of Pakistan is underwater. And 500,000 people are living in camps after losing their homes in the flooding. The unprecedented monsoons in Pakistan have killed at least 1,130 people. Floods in Pakistan, bordering China, where there's drought. And it's all about climate change. They must think we're stupid. But back to China and us. Our economic fortunes are tied up to those of China. It's easily our largest two-way trading partner, accounting for about 1/3 of all trade. In June, our exports to China, that's excluding Hong Kong, topped 16.3 billion. In fact, trade with China in June was about 140 times the level it was 40 years ago.